Hey everyone, how's it going? Oof, sorry. I just got done eating some ramen and it was not going down the right way. Uh, yeah, so today we are playing a little bit of Stardew Valley. I'm actually kind of hoping this goes better than the last time I tried to stream this. Last time I tried to stream this, it crashed my game, or it looked like absolute trash. So, there was that. I'm hoping this time around it plays a lot better and it doesn't cause me any issues. Um, Actually, it'd probably help if I've actually pulled that up. Um, you didn't see that, did you? You shouldn't have. Oh, no, no. You guys don't see that. Sorry, I thought for a second my setup was messed up. Um, I just realized that I won't. Ah, no, no, no. The gaming sound should be, um, pretty much set up the way it should be. I always forget how loud the music is. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but Stardew Valley's, like, opening music for its cover screen is... Oh, shit. Yeah, you guys can hear it now, because my properties is playing my, Oh, interesting. I didn't know that did that. Alright, well, that's a thing that happened. Oh, I could fix this. I know exactly how to fix this. Bam. Alright, that fixed our problems. That was my bad. But as you can tell, it's really fucking loud. Um... So yeah, I'm gonna probably just jump right into it. Um, I'm going to delete some stuff though first. There we go. I had to make sure I got rid of my old file. Also, hold on, let me pull this up. Because I didn't get to see this last time, and I don't know when this happened. And I didn't realize it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. And I hope you guys don't mind. Um, there was a notification I wanted to grab. Aha! Because I like letting you know things. Tornado Zach 92, thank you for the follow. I missed it when I don't know when you did this. It says 5:01 and I'm assuming that meant yesterday and I just never saw it. So, if you happen to watch this video, thank you for the follow. I absolutely love the love that you're sending me and it's really nice. I appreciate it deeply. It always makes me very happy to uh get follows and have people tell me how basically knowing that what I do is something that people enjoy doing. It's very nice. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna just jump into this. Oh, so let's switch to the gameplay. All right, now I can add the gaming sounds. I had added gaming sounds thinking that I could play from my music player because I bought a bunch of I own a bunch of soundtracks from the games and I could play that during the stream start soon. But I didn't realize that it also because of the way I have it set up, it's just actually connected to my main gameplay setup. So I apologize for that. We're playing on controller because I like playing Stardew Valley on controller. A lot of games that I own I like playing on controller if I can or if it'll let me. Oh. Sorry about that. Yep, that's normal. You guys will... You know how this works. I don't know why it does that for me. Every time I switch between monitors, it just freaks the fuck out. So we'll go new. Let's see. Guarantee year 1 completion. I don't know if I want to do a money farm or do a completion farm. And I haven't decided yet. Money farm is really, really fun. But there are probably a lot of you who don't know how to play this game. But, I mean, if you don't, then you guys can kind of understand. I'll probably do a little bit of both. I'll do the money farm route without the doing JoJo's, but I think that'll be a separate, God, I wish I can go to settings and change that. That was my bad. Sorry, the music, the loud music, I don't know why it's set to such high. Oh, it also helps if I turn down my volume. But yeah. So we'll do that. 1 year completion. always go girl because I like playing as a female character because I'm already a dude, so why would I play as one when I am one? I like the ponytail. Why am I doing this? Stop. Hair. Hair? Should I go hot pink? Or purple? Hot pink? Hot pink looks good. I like hot pink. It's not hot pink. Hold on, let me fix that. I can get hot pink. If I do this? No, that just turns me into an old lady. This is the hottest this pink can get? I'm upset. I'm deeply upset. Could be better. Oh, those are my pants. I'll keep those blue. I think that'll be good enough. Outfit, I'll just keep the outfit as the same. I won't skip the intro. I'll let you guys go through it. Though I will not be, I will, normally I do. I actually normally skip the intro, but for this one, I think we'll play, Azzy. Always my alternate. That is actually, funny enough, that's my online handle, as Azzy. It's a long story. We'll call it the Money Farm, because that's all I care about. Also, that is new. This looks, I swear this is different. Food, obviously. I love food. I love food of all kind, especially sweets. Though I am kind of cutting out of it because of my diet. Farm, each one's a bit different. Standard is basically what it is what it reads on the box. Riverside's good for fishing if you want to focus on that. Forest Farm's got a fuck ton of trees. Hilltop Farm is interesting, I think, but it does have a mineral deposit apparently. Wilderness Farm has monsters at night, which is terrifying. The Four Corners Farm is mostly made for multiplayer, but it does have some neat perks, I think. And then the Beach Farm is the newest one they ever had, and I've heard some things about it that are good and some that aren't. Yeah, sprinklers don't work, and all other interesting things. I think I'll play through each farm eventually, and I kind of want to. I usually stick to my standard though when we go through this. Also, keeping the cat. Dog is useless. Not that I don't like dogs. Let me make that clear. I love dogs and cats. I owned a dog growing up. He was the best pet in the world, and now I have way too many cats. But yeah, let's get into it. Hopefully this doesn't look like trash. Last time I did this, it looked like trash. And from my very special granddaughter. Aw, me? Also, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Another reason why I picked the female in this game, Yo Daddy-O in this game gives you 500 gold, and that is good. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Because let me make this clear. As you play as the guy, you get cookies. Now, listen close. He also sends you, I think, 1,000 later. There come a day where you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. I already feel it, bro. That, or it's the workouts I'm doing. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Stand before the abyss. Every day. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Yeah, I never noticed this before. He has a falchion on the... He has a falchion mounted, and there's a little forest creature. XX years. At a third X, we got ourselves a different kind of game. Joja. Or is it Jojo? Joja? Joja. Join us. Thrive. Terminate it. That Woody lookalike scares the shit out of me. I didn't notice him ever before, but he has pills on his desk, and he's just his tongue. Why? And there's a skeleton at the end of the other one. Oh, you know what I forgot? Yeah, you're gonna... Sorry. I forgot chat. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to pull chat room up. I didn't do that on OBS. Dear Azzy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. Same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy money farm. It's when I die, I give it to my kids, make it their problem. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Yeah, your granddad dies and just hands you a farm. I wish I got handed a farm. Oh, my neck. I don't know if you guys heard that one. Normally you guys can hear me when I crack all my body parts. Yeah, last time I tried to play this game, I think it was because I had changed all the settings from iOBS and it just crashed it. It just destroyed it. Oh, I have the skip button on the corner. I'm not gonna do that though. Hello, you must be Azzy. Hi, Robin. Are you married? I think you are. You don't want to be married? You want to get remarried? You just want to be mine? I'm Robin. Sorry. Robin looks good. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. I say that like I'm gonna go do the actual NPC relationship stuff, but I'm not, because I'm an introvert, and I'm never leaving this damn farm. I'm the local carpenter, man. Sorry. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. So he could just go wherever the fuck he pleases, into my house, and just touch shit? Hold on, I'm upset about this. Farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Is this a normal occurrence in this town? This is an important question. I don't want to be here if this is a thing. Hello? Not gonna answer me. Cool. This is Money Farm. I know what it is. I can fucking see it. I hate people so much. What's the matter? It looks like shit. That's what's wrong. Sure, it's a bit overgrown. That's a statement of the week. But there's some good soil under that mess. Yeah, I'd plow the shit out. I'm sorry. With a little dedication to have it cleaned up in no time, I'll clean you up. What is with me today? I need to calm down. And here we are, your new home. It looks rustic. Ah, the new farmer. Hey, Lewis, you just all up in my shit, huh? You just walked out of my house. Like you owned it. Like, seriously? Ah, damn. Can I shoot people in this game? I don't like this guy. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. The Pokemon? From Yellow, right? Am I tripping? Where's Ash? Where's Ash's mom? Whoa, hold on, yeah. But if we're in Pelican Town, I'd like to speak with Ash's mom. For no reason whatsoever, I promise. Just a conversation where the only thing coming out of her mouth is B. You know, everyone's been asking about it. No. Who? How? You just be telling people, oh yeah, we got a new guy coming in. You just gonna let everyone know? These people are nosy. I came here to be left the fuck alone. And you already telling me everybody asking? It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. I bet it is, Lewis. I bet it is. So you're moving into your grandpa's old cottage. Yep. It's a good house. Very rustic. That's what I said, Lewis. It's very rustic. I like it, but I feel like you're saying it sarcastically. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusted, but hey, whoa. That's my place. Robin, how could you just do that to me? I mean, that just makes me want you more. You're gonna just insult me like that? Why'd you hit me? Rude. See, Lewis at least. Oh, she's laughing at me. I want her. That's the kind of girl I need. Don't listen to her, Azzy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you buy one of her house. It's working. I'll buy her house upgrades all day long. Oh, make that face image. Ooh, she's going sooner, eh? Anyway, you must be tired from a long journey. You should rest to get some. I literally rode on a bus here. Why do I need to sleep? Tomorrow you should explore the town a bit. No, I'm not doing none of that. I don't give a shit what they want. I'm here to do my own crap. Bye, Lewis. You good, bro? Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect. Bruh just comes into my place and takes my shit. Lewis, what kind of power do you have in this hellhole? I'm scared. You entered my house? You move shit around? You come at night? Are you sure? Do you come during? Oh no, I don't want to ask that question. Never mind. Let's go on. Well, good luck. Yeah, I feel like I need it. I forgot how weird Lewis is. Bro just does whatever the hell he wants. Alright, we get 500 starting and 15 parsnip seeds. Really good. I'm tempted to buy, spend the 500. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's two ways to play. Like I said, you can do community service, where you that will come apparent later in this game when I unlock it. It takes a while. Like the first 2 weeks, it doesn't come into like day 11 or something, and that's after you do some stuff. Or there's what we call the JoJo route or the money route. And this is there is a Joja, the JoJo route. I call it the JoJo because it just looks like JoJo from Bizarre Adventure, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And so does the owner. If you go and basically buy a membership there, they will basically let you buy upgrades. The reason why it's called the money route is because if you plant certain crops every month, you can make a ton of money, like a laughable amount in the first year. And you could just buy the greenhouse. Like from my experience, I can buy the greenhouse by the end of this spring if I went JoJo's route. I don't know if I want to or not, because if I do, it closes the community center and it locks me out of it, essentially, and it's considered the quote-unquote bad ending. And Pierre will also close, which is the shopkeeper here who sells you seeds and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do this route. I'm gonna do the community center one, but I will be planting and separately on this farm the money crop, as we call it, every month to make as much money as I can, so it'd be a little bit faster. Right now we're gonna start by when you get these seeds, normally I'd sell them. But we're gonna plant them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. We'll plant these 15, let them grow. They take about 4 days. Normally I'll sell them because I usually go the JoJo route, but since we're doing community, we're gonna need this because the parsnips will need 5 gold quality kind, which you can get randomly when you plant these. And then I will also grab... I will wait for this to be complete, because when you complete this, it's guaranteed that no crows will come and eat it. You'll get all 15. From my experience, I don't think I've ever seen a crow eat this. You pick them, you sell them to Pierre, do not drop it in the box so you get your money immediately. Then you turn around, buy like 20 or 30 of them, 20 of them. You buy 1 crop for each of spring. That I'll show you which ones later. There's specific ones. I'll make those crops. I'll keep those on the side for the community bundle, for the spring bundle. But I will also pay super close attention to getting potatoes. And spring potatoes in the very beginning, make you a ton of money. I will plant as many potatoes as I can get. I can do about several rotations per month for this month, so I can get quite a few. And I will keep doing that until the 14th, and that's when the festival, the very first festival hits, and you want to take all your money that you've been saving up. You don't want to be spending any of it. You want to take all that money and buy as many strawberries as your heart can hold. Every goddamn penny you own goes to strawberries at that point. You go home and you plant every single goddamn one. That night. I don't care how long it takes you. I don't care if it almost makes you pass out at 2 a.m. You gotta plant them and water them right then and there. If you do it like that, you'll get 2 rotations of that, and the strawberries make you the most fucking money that month. It is one of the best. And that's basically what we'll be doing this month. And I'll be going for upgrades, and I'll go through the mines, and I'll go do a ton of fishing. Fishing's also a good... fishing, surprisingly, I did not realize this, but fishing is a great way of making money early game. I did not realize this. My ex-fiance, when we played together, loved fishing for some reason. I don't know why, but she loved fishing. She made a ton of money doing fishing. It was wild. Right now, I'm wasting energy. Right now, I am trying to collect 50 wood. Once you make all the parsnips and you water them, you want to go collect 50 wood, make yourself a chest. You do not have the storage space. You have this one single bar here until you buy the backpack, and that's 25,000 gold, and that's gonna be a minute. So yeah, I'm going to basically make a backpack, a chest, and throw all this stuff inside, and then I'm gonna go explore and show you guys around. So there's all that. Sorry if I feel like I'm talking. I feel like I'm talking fast. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just excited. Oh, do not drop the coal. We'll do sap. I don't care about sap. Alright. Drop this chest here. Drop all this here. There we go. And dump all these tools. Nope. Not all these tools. I need these 3. Alright. First, we're gonna go straight down. I want to clear this space out so I can get all the way to the bottom here. So as we play, I'll kind of basically show you guys the ins and outs of the game. I'll show you guys the merchant lady, if I can ever remember what day she's on. It's been a long time, and I swear it's 2 days out of the week. I think it's like a Saturday and a Thursday or something. I'll figure it out. And she'll sell you stuff, and some of those stuff will be bundle stuff, and some of that stuff will be really important stuff later on. And when I hit the a 1-year completion bundle, I basically let her sell me red cabbage at the beginning, in the first year, because normally she does not. You have to wait a year usually to get the red cabbage from her. Alright, what we got here? We go down here, this is the bottom section. Ignore most of it. I mean, I do. You can cut down all the trees here. Resource gathering. But we're gonna go all the way over here, and we're gonna grab our first little money thing. This is called a leek. Or spring onion. You don't. Yep, that's a wild horseradish. You normally want to hoard as much as you can in the beginning. Oh, I don't have a hoe. In real life or in this game. But yeah, the spring onions respawn every day, so you can always come down here every day and grab maybe anywhere between 1 to 5, 1 to 10, I think. And then you could sell them. They're not part of the bundle. You don't have to use them for anything. I don't think. Not at least not right now. So I usually do the sweet onions, and I sell the sweet onions, and then anything else I collect I throw in the chest. Because more often than not, it's part of the bundle, and I need it. So yeah, for the spring one, there's the spring crops. There's the spring foliage, forageable stuff. So like the wild horseradish, and all that other stuff. You want to collect that so that when you get the community center open, you just dump it right in there. Just a good rule of thumb to do that. From my experience. Let's see. Dump this in here. I want to go back and grab that wiggly stuff in the ground. When you see worms in the ground, that's usually stuff buried, and more often than not, it's pretty important. It's something you always wanna make sure your hose on you so you can do that, and get that stuff. Most of the times it's artifacts. And then you give artifacts to Gunther when you do, and if you give him enough artifacts, you get rewards. And some of those rewards are really nice. Most of them are terrible shit, but if you give him 60, then you get something real special. And 60 is a lot, by the way. Yeah, see, there's a fossil, and that's a relic. And now I got the quest line to go talk to Gunther. I won't today. He's gonna be closed by the time I get there. And I talk to no NPC because I don't play this game. I'm not here to talk to people. I'm here to make money. Yeah, look at that. Hey, clay. Hey, I will take clay. Clay is useful. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully everything looks good on your guys' end. I've been watching on my phone, but it's kind of hard to see when the video quality goes to shit on my phone. If you're watching on computer and it looks like crap, I'm sorry. Like I've had this conversation in my last stream. I bought a PC, like a straight up $4,000 K gaming PC with the best specs possible from a computer setup website. It comes in like a month, and when I do, you'll know. I will let you guys know. You guys will hear me squee about it as I stream with no issues from this point on. And I no longer have to put it on the lowest possible settings physically, humanly. That is done. Oh, well, might as well put the fossil up since I don't have the space for it. And the hoe. And all this other stuff because I don't need it. No, I won't. Always forget. I gotta keep the hoe on me. The rest of this I can just dump. Yep, nope. We're gonna play for a while. I actually might play until I get tired. Or, at the very least, I'm playing until 7:30-ish. And then I have to stop because I have a workout routine to do. I'm gonna go pull all my muscles in my arms, and then I'm gonna do squats till my legs can't... my muscles in my thighs give out, and then after that, I'm gonna go outside in the rain because it's sprinkling, and I'm gonna make my neighbors watch me jog 4 laps around on our sidewalk and then sprint 2 of them. Newsflash though, since we were talking about this, I did all 4 laps without my surgical scar fucking up. It was getting to the point on the 4th one that I was starting to feel it. Oh, and this is JoJo's. But I got through all 4 laps, and then I jogged 1/3 of the circle. I say jogged, I sprint it. So what I do is I jog 4 laps at a steady pace, which I'm assuming the entire circle is about 4 laps would be a mile. It feels like it. My abs, that scar doesn't flare up until about the mile point if I run regularly, and it felt like it was starting to flare up, so it was telling me I was getting to that mile point that I usually get to. Yep, keep all this stuff. I'm gonna sell that extra one though. Honestly, the run wasn't bad. The worst part about it was the fact that I ate pizza literally 2 hours previously and it destroyed me. It's a mistake I always do to myself. I eat first. I did it again today. I ate 2 slices, but I ate it like 3 and had ramen. So hopefully by the time I go do the jog at 8:30, I'm not throwing it up again. And yeah, I run in the rain. I don't give any fucks about getting sick. I will not miss running. I will not. I run every day. It's the only way I get fit. If I push myself to do this every single day. Because if I don't, I get lazy. And if I get lazy, I stop doing it. This is where the mine is. He clears that in like a week or so. I don't know. I can't remember the exact days. I want this horseradish before I go to bed. I should be good until 2 a.m. But yeah, if anybody else who watches this, if you want to follow. You don't have to. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch any of my videos there. They're far better quality because recording is easier on this computer than streaming is apparently. And it's the same content, I think. Alright, break that. And break that. Alright. Let's go to bed. I'm almost out of energy. Drop you. Drop you, drop you. I have one of you. And drop all that. And sell the rest. It'll give me about 200, roughly. I think. Close to 200, 200 to 300, hopefully. Oh, and I got foraging 1. That's good. Axe proficiency. Tree sometimes drop seeds. I get wild seeds. That's actually really useful when you're clearing out the farm. The field snack, I literally, if you do it just right, you can go for a while before you run out. It's actually very surprising. Hey, look at that. I was right. It was about 200. See, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I forgot how creepy Lewis is. It always bothers me. He just always does whatever the fuck he wants. This TV has 3 settings. Weather report, which is good. You can actually, it'll rain tomorrow. Fortune teller, tell you how the spirits are feeling. This is good for mining. If you want to go mining on certain days, you want to do it on certain days. So let's see. So mildly perturbed today. Luck is not. If it's not a lucky day, don't even bother. Go do something else. Do not mine on an unlucky day. You'll never find stairs. You'll never get to different floors. You'll just die. And then eventually there's the food channel, which is really good for recipes. Hello there. Just got back from a fishing trip. Oh, this is the fisherman. You want to go talk to Willie? Sorry, I just I had a dirty thought and it made me chuckle. I'm not gonna say it. I'm already in so much trouble already from earlier. Yep, you just water these. These are done in day 4. Alright. I'm gonna save all the money until day 4, because day 4, when I pick these and sell these to Pierre, I get level 1 farming, and it unlocks the scarecrow, and the scarecrow keeps the crows away. It's pretty much a cycle. It's a system. You gotta do that to get that, and then it protects your shit. Because nothing is more irritating than losing your crops, especially. I don't want to plant one of each, and then suddenly a crow eats it, and now I have to go buy another seed and start all over. Because some of those plants take quite a bit of time. We're gonna go get the sweet onions first, and then we're gonna go talk to Willie. Then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day fishing on the ocean and river, and get as many of those motherfuckers as I can get. Somewhere there is an app. Oh, hello. There is an app. Oh, you son of a fucking troglodyte. I hate you so much. That sucks. That was another fossil. I could have sold that one. Oh, I got a red. I got... nice. I got gold quality. Yowie. Oh, that gave me 10. See? 10. Dandelion. So if you go over here, you kind of just wrap around the island and grab some resources on the way there. I'm actually kind of disappointed in this back section. There isn't much to it except for the sweet onions, the hat shop that opens later that you're about to see, and that sewer section you guys see at the saw at the bottom when I was doing. Yeah, this is the hat shop. He opens later. And then there's the sewer section. This spot right here actually only opens during a certain festival, and I'm upset about it. I don't know why. I think I just don't like being denied. Gotta get my horseradishes so I can get more gold. Yeah, I'm actually waiting. Mining is something I really like doing, especially since they started giving you weapon drops. So now you have a small chance in either fishing chests or killing monsters to get like a super powerful weapon. More often than not, I literally start with a level 1 weapon, kill a couple slimes on the first 5 floors, and somehow end up with a level 3 weapon that carries me to the rest of the mines until the very end. And normally by then, I'm getting a level 7 weapon at some point. Like, from a drop. Like, it just happens. Every single time I play this game, I get a random weapon drop that's absolutely high level and disgusting. It just carries me through the whole way. It's also the times that I go through the fucking mines the fastest I've ever have. Yep, I knew I had one dandelion. Yeah, if you don't want to do Gunther, though you should. From my experience, you should definitely do Gunther's. You can sell the fossils and all the other stuff you dig up that he would normally take, and you can make quite a pretty penny. It's actually kind of nice. But you'll regret it. Trust me. You want to do it as soon as you grab it. You just drop it. You can sell all the rest when you get repeats of it. But you always want to give it to Gunther whenever you get one, because you don't ever know when you're gonna get it again. And that was my mistake, and I couldn't unlock the dwarf because I couldn't find his fucking translation books. There's also something called an ancient seed, which I guarantee I will find somehow. If you give it to him, he'll give you the ancient seed recipe, and an ancient seed leads to some really profitable wine. And that's Willy! Look at him, swaying in the breeze like Jack Sparrow. Get on your fucking knees. Ahoy there, miss! God, you are ugly. You look like a homeless person I fucking saw today. Heard there's a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. You're the only person I'll meet. Ah, I'm still trying to unwind from a month out in the salty seas. You should have stayed. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. You smell like it. I'm sorry, I'm being really mean. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Okay. Here, you want to have my old... Really, you handed me a handy-down? You got yourself some gold-plated rod. Now you just want to hand me your old one? I'll take it. I ain't gonna... Do you think I'm gonna pass up free shit? I grew up poor. I'll take whatever the hell you hand me. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. Art of fishing. Wow. That's a statement I think I didn't know I'd have to say today. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Yeah, better fishing rods than the one you gave me. Bamboo pole. Bro, what are you looking into the deep sea like somebody who has a fucking existential crisis going on? There's good waters in here, Valak. All kinds of fish. That was creepy. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by when you need supplies. Why? I also buy anything you catch. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I fucking totally forgot he buys fish. Why was I always wasting time going to the bend to really... Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, for some of you who don't know, when I was playing this game, I'd always run back home when I'd collect enough fish to fill my bar and then just fucking dump them in the pen, and I never fucking just turned around and just walked up to Willy and sold it to him. Oh, I'm so angry. Oh, why did I never ever listen to this cutscene? Why did I always skip it? Oh, I feel like an idiot. If it smells, it sells! Why? The fuck? My old pappy used to... I bet he did! Bruh, no! You can't be saying this kind of stuff. Fuck. That's bad. That's bad, Willy. It smells, it sells. Fuck, that is hard. I don't know how to take that. I mean, he's not wrong. That's the worst part. I'm done. Please leave, Willy. Everything hurts. Everything you do hurts. This game. Every time I play something with you guys, I swear to God, I start realizing how fucked up it is. I never saw that coming. I always skip those cutscenes. It smells, it sells. Jesus Christ. That has so many innuendos, and I'm so upset. It upsets me so deeply. Mostly, why? I hate it. It's gonna be stuck in my brain all day. Why? Why do you guys do it? Why is this like this? I'm glad his dad is dead. That dude definitely went out and like paid women to. Actually, you know what's better? With that kind of phrasing, I wouldn't be surprised if his dad was not the kind of fisherman we were thinking he was. And he was a different kind of fisherman, if you know what I mean. The hooker kind. Oh, hey, baby. I will take a bubble. Bubbles are good. Bubbles will get you a lot of fish. You'll be hitting twice your bites. Now the first couple of these guys going straight in the box because I need them for the bundle. The rest of them I'll sell to Willie. Come on. I hate this minigame. It does get easier, and if any of you struggle with this and you don't care about quality, like the silver I just picked up, which you should because they sell for a ton, you can go inside and for like 25 gold buy a training rod, and it makes the bar bigger and easier to catch shit with. At least until you get, but I would suggest you do that until you get to like level 1 fishing, and then you go switch straight up to the bamboo rod so you can get that quality fish, because like I said, that quality fish sells. Why? Why you like this? Stop fighting me! I will get you! Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was a... I'm gonna switch over to the river later this afternoon, when it hits, about 3. Not in real life, 3 in the game. Gotta clarify that, it's kinda hard to tell the difference. There we go. I'm only catching... did I get everybody? I don't know if I got everybody. Like I said, my guide is on my phone, and my phone is currently watching my stream. Yeah, I was generally surprised I got a follower from you guys. It's always nice. I do like it. Like I said, it makes me happy because at least it lets me know that you guys really like what I do and you enjoy the entertainment I give. Though mostly it's just me playing video games, if we're being honest. I'm not like a lot of streamers where I'm like trying to get a gimmick. I'm pretty certain once I get money out of this, I will suck Twitch's cock all day long. So that was a chest, by the way. You want to get those as much as you can because they get you stuff like this. Oh, the bubbles are gone. I guess it's time. I'll do one more and then I'll go and switch to... I'll sell what I can and drop the rest of the stuff into the box and go do some rivers fishing. Oh, there's more bubbles over there though, which means I can get more fish. What do I want more? More fish or... it rains tomorrow. We're going for more fish. I wasn't worried about him. He was a bottom feeder. He doesn't go too high, apparently. Oh, except for right there. There he is. Oh, you did this to me. I don't need it right now. I don't need any of this stuff. I'll just dump both of those. That's actually interesting. A frozen geode this early? Normally I have to go somewhere for that. You have to get like level 20 in the mines, level 20 or 30 to get frozen geodes. It's interesting. I know you can get a weapon from one of these chests, which is also really broke. Oh, you son of a whore. I'll drop it. I don't give any shits. I'll drop it. Alright, it's time to go sell what I can. And we'll go back at it. Hey, boss man. Yeah, see, there's the training rod. If you need it, it's 25 gold. I have a herring. I have a sunfish. Got one of you. Oh, you bitch. I think I'm fine. That was 900. Oh, that jumped me up to 900. I am okay. I'm okay. Oh. No more bubblies? Bubbles? Okay. Well, I lost a fish. Wait, I'm not. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. I can buy back from him. Oh, I'll lose a ton, I think. Oh, I can't. You. Oh. Damn, I thought he was like Pierre. Pierre lets you buy back some of your stuff. If you accidentally sell something, he'll have it on the bottom of his inventory. And you can kind of cheat and get it. I don't know what I sold though. I think I might be fine. I'll just fish until I get him again. I'm kind of upset about that. That ruined my plans. Made me late going to the river. Nope, I didn't want. I mean, I'll sell that too. I'm also low on energy. Also sucks. Come on, give me fish. Nice and quiet. Peaceful. Yeah, it rained today at work. If anybody like hearing about how my life is like. I pulled 2 muscles, one in the back of my knee, but that happened 2 days ago and it's been getting better. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. And I pulled the muscle in my right arm. I say pulled, but it's not really pulled. I can still use it. It just hurts. It's sore. It doesn't stop me from working out though. Let's see, what else is new? Nothing crazy happened. Ever since I moved to mornings, I don't deal with crackheads anymore. So, there's that. Thank you. Oh, see? This is why I mean fishing is profitable. We'll do ocean today. Tomorrow, I'll go do river. Mostly because there's a fish I need during the water, and I know I'm not getting them today. I'm not getting them until at least level 3. Or I buy them off the merchant lady, which will probably be what I do. There's my hit. I'm starting to think I did. Whatever I sold was okay. Oh, he bounced. Look at him go. Oh, Willie's closed. Yep, he's 5 p.m. So the rest of it I have to go and I'll have to go dump the rest of this into my bin. It's good to know that I remember. I finally. I can't. I'm still so upset about that. I used to waste so much time, guys, because I'd fill my inventory full of fish and then I'd go and sell them in the deposit box at my house. And I go back and I go back to fishing. But instead, and my locations usually, my go-to location is literally right there by, right here, or the river right outside, and when you hit town, right before you hit. Oh, that's another geoid, and I get to keep the crab, the bait this time. I don't think I have the fishing rod to actually put the bait on. I have to buy. Oh, I finally got some seaweed. I actually never really got trash either. That's actually very interesting. Look at him. Look at him bobbing. I never see him catch anything ever. Ah, my legs hurt. I'll go finish this up. Well, I could be doing this until at least 10 p.m. How you like the hey guys, how do you like me playing Fishing Simulator? Was this Twitch content? You like this? Oh wait, was that? Oh no, it wasn't. I'm running out of room. Alright, we're done here. Oh, there's a shell here. I forgot to pick those up before I actually talked to Willie. Well, it was an automatic thing. Yeah, I usually fish like right over here. It's very, I guess I know what I'm doing next. And even if I fish in the where the sweet onions can be found, it would be so much faster if I just walked to my right and just go straight to the beach and sell to Willie. All right, so you want to keep the geodes. There's a blacksmith that can crack them. I keep saying I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why I'm like this. I thought I'd cracked that habit when I started YouTubing. This should tell you how long it's been for me. I think that's all of them. For right now. Ew, come back to me. One of you stays. And I dump the rest of you guys in here. There we go. There's that. What shall I do next? Interesting. Interesting. I can't go to Gunther. It's closed. Ow. Throat. Let's go fish in the river. I'll fish in the river for right now. Get some of that river fished as much as I can before I go to bed tonight. I think tomorrow rains. On a rainy day, I normally go mining, but the mine's not open, so I guess we'll fish tomorrow. Hope you guys love my fishing simulator. We're gonna be doing it over and over again. I will eat that immediately. Green algae is good for a little bit of energy. It won't balance you back out. I don't think it ever will. Oh, I know what happened to me. I woke up this morning at 4 a.m. and for any of you who don't know this, I sleep in either underwear or just... No, I slept in boxers. Like, I swear, in boxer briefs. I literally slept in boxer briefs. It was 72 when I went to bed last night. I woke up and my roommate had frozen my ass out. He threw the AC on. It was like fucking 60s something in this fucking room. And the room I'm in is colder than anything. Like, it's usually cooler than anything else in this house because the AC unit is right on the opposite side of the wall I'm currently sitting in front of. So, like, I woke up, I went to move, and I was like, that's fucking freezing, and I just didn't want to get out of bed, because I was already exhausted, from working out, so, like, I almost didn't go to work today. That would have been bad. But no, I got up eventually, don't worry. And then I asked Google, I was like, hey, oh, I can't do it now, because Google will activate if I do that, but I asked Google, I was like, what's the weather like? And it was like 48 degrees. And I was like, whoa, I guess I'm wearing pants today. And I went out, I literally got dressed, got ready for work. And then I stopped and I hesitated because I don't trust Google. Because it's fucked me before. So on a whim, I was like, Google, what's the weather? What's the temperature right now? And it was like 68, a high of 70. And I was like, you son of a bitch. Almost got my ass. So I had to go and change my fucking clothes. Oh, I'm starting to feel exhausted. See? I'm hitting that low point. This will be my last fish of the day. Other than that, it rained. It rained. It literally... Oh yeah, there was that. It was the fact that the weather said it was supposed to be cloudy, and then it started to rain on me. It didn't pour, it was sprinkling. And it waited till almost the end of the day, and I had to walk in it. I had to walk back to, I walked home. I walked to and from work. I lived just down the street. And I had to walk in it. And I had all my D&D books inside. I had my D&D books, my notebook, my journal that I usually write in. I had my... I will go No, we're good. I have 20 minutes. I had my, iPad that I type on. All that. It's all good. I pulled it all out, checked it. The bag is usually pretty good at keeping everything clean. You see, level 1 fishing, the fishing rod, proficiency went up. Level 2 fishing rod, proficiency went up. This is why I say fishing is just broken. And 266 gold from the 2 fish that, the fish I dropped in there. This is why I was like, do not sleep on fishing. Fishing is so broken in this game. Oh, sorry, that was a hiccup. Fortune teller. How are my spirits doing? Annoyed. I would too. It's raining. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do, drop that in there. No, I always do that. I don't know why I do that. Always keep the hoe on you. You need your hoe. Take your hoe everywhere. Take her to dinner, buy her all the drinks she wants. Make sure you treat her right. Now, see, I hate myself. Because I say that, and that was supposed to be a joke. But in all seriousness, pimps, we gotta sit down and have a talk. Do you know what a business model is? I'm a man of efficiency and numbers and order. What upsets me is you run a business, and yes, it's a business. I'm not gonna say it's illegal, but it's a business. You have girls. You have them perform acts for men for money, and you profit off that. Here's my problem. Why the fuck do you beat them? Who the fuck is looking at your property and going, it's broken? Why the fuck would I want it? If you'd spent a fraction of your profits on dental and healthcare and taking care of those people, you would get far more profit income revenue than you would ever believe. Because when you take care of your resource, it will pay you back tenfold. And it upsets me that you don't. Because you're the same type of people who'd be like, well, my bitch ain't giving me the money I need. Well, maybe you stop fucking beating her, she'd give you the crap. Sorry. That's the point I'm trying to make. How can you damage your own property that you're trying to use to make a profit from? And it just upsets me, because as a business person, on a second note, since we're on this topic, and I guess this is what we're talking about while I'm playing this game, Stardew Valley, where you come to hear me talk about prostitution. Why don't we legalized marijuana in America for medical use, whatever that might mean. Yet you still have and let me make this clear. You legalized marijuana and the second you did, corporate companies were just stealing, ripping off as much as they could get to get into the business as fast as possible, despite the fact that there were people who had been doing it illegally for years, and you just threw them all under the table and made so they couldn't actually make a living off of it. You know, the thing that they've been doing illegally for years, and for some of them going to jail for, and yet you don't do it for what's it called? What's the word for it? It's in Japan does it, and I've seen love hotels, right? But it's a brothel. We're talking about brothels. Why don't you go back to making brothels illegal again? You have a huge you always want to talk shit about how bad prostitution is in your cities. Yet if you made brothels legal and licensed and held them to a standard like a business, all those girls on the street would go and get hired by, would go work there. They would go there. Why? Because you think any of them like their pimp daddies? No. They're there because they don't have a fucking choice and they need to make a profit. If you had love hotels and you made it legal to go and fuck a chick at a brothel, you would say, so many paid jobs. So many people will get so many jobs from that. And all that shit. And two, you'd get crime off the street. That's all I'm saying. You'd run if legalizing marijuana in America, corporate companies just jumping in and stealing as much of the money as they physically can has taught me anything. I know for a fact if you legalized prostitution and made it a licensed brothels instead, that the same damn thing would happen. All them pimps who've been doing it for years are gonna end up without any girls and no job and broke ass. And it's such a weird thing, and I guess it might just be me, but I just honestly think if you're gonna legalize marijuana, you might as well legalize and make brothels, bro. Just make it legal. Have license. You can have insurance, dental, take care of girls. I mean, that's what a lot of people are like. Oh, high girls are not prostitutions. They're high girl. What's it called? called they're the high class version of a prostitute, and it's like they don't even call them prostitutes, they're called something else. And you all you rich motherfuckers, politicians and shit, you know who I'm talking about. You pay for them. You pay 10 times what you would pay a chick off the street, and I don't know why. I'd like to make that clear. Any politician who's call girl, that's what I think it's called. It's basically that's what being like call girls are, just legalized prostitution. I don't know if any of you know this. Like, they have a pimp, they have dental, and they get paid at higher rates, which is weird because it's technically illegal. I think I don't know in my if whether or not you would consider it illegal. What bothers me is the fact that you're a politician throwing far too much money at a girl, granted who's probably clean, to fuck you, instead of doing it on just going to the street and finding whatever looks cleanest. And praying for Lola. I guess you get what you pay for is the motto you can follow. God, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. Sorry about that. I go on rants and tangents, and I hope you guys are okay with that. I ramble. It's kind of my thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed if you've been watching my streams. You won't see it. I don't think you'll see it. You won't see it as much in my videos. My videos are so focused on what I'm doing, but when I stream, I just kind of go off on a tangent. Yeah, if any of you were curious what my point of view was on certain political stuff, it's I think you should legalize prostitution and make licensed brothels. I don't mean that you should like let pimps run girls on the streets. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you should make brothels, make it legal to go and get hired at a brothel and have it like licensed and with an OSHA requirements and all that stuff. And I guarantee you that your crime rate for prostitution would just disappear. Don't believe me? Go look at other countries who have love hotels and stuff like that, who have legalized brothels. You'd be surprised how little is off the street getting slapped by some dude with a ring. I hope. I don't know. I've never been inside a brothel. Kind of want to. Just for curiosity's sake, not to fuck any of the girls. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I just want to see the inside of one. So, that's a thing. Maybe it's not really a dream I have. It's something, it's there. Do with that information whatever you want. Aztec Wolf wants to fuck prostitutes. Clip it. I don't care. Oh, what else? You guys want to hear me? You want to hear me keep ranting while I fish? It's better than just watching me fish. And what other point of views? Oh yeah. Let's talk about military. I have experience in this because I'm ex-military. I will start on a good point. I like the fact they changed the PT test in the Army. It makes way more sense to do dead man lift carries, 100-meter sprints, and do dashes with water jugs, and all that other jazz that they do now than it ever did when it made more sense than doing 43 push-ups, 56 sit-ups, running 2 miles, and doing 3 pull-ups. None of that made sense as a soldier. There's a lot of things that we'll get into what doesn't make sense, but that didn't, and I'm glad they changed that. I'm just upset they didn't do it until after I left. I literally got discharged, and like a month later, it got implemented as the new PT standard. 2, I feel like the basic training regiment they have in place for the Army needs to change. It makes no goddamn sense. When I went through basic, 90% of the shit I did didn't help me be a soldier whatsoever. I got off a bus, I had a dude in my face screaming at me, which, mind you, didn't scare me. Not much phases me. Emotionally, I'm actually pretty calm. 90% of the time, I don't like scary games, and I can freak out, but most of the time it's me being over dramatic than it is me actually being terrified. It's me making a scene, because I'm a drama queen. Hey, I arrived. But I got off the bus. They're screaming at all these basically kids who are already shit scared, making them run at a. Oh wow! Whoa! Hold on. I'm gonna have to stop and deal with this. They basically make us run around, holding our bags over our head or holding our bags, whatever. And like, keep in mind, there's like 80 of us. So what do you think happens when you have 80 people stampeding while you're shooting an M240 blank from some bush and like all that shit? Literally 3 people got trampled when on day 0. One of those people broke his arm. He got immediately recycled. He literally was with us the entire 3 months. Couldn't do a damn thing. And then got recycled to another unit when his arm was out of its cast to redo another 3 fucking months. That is shit. That was terrible. That sucked balls. I'm glad I wasn't him. But that's why I was like that stuff. I'm glad they did stop shark attacking. From what I know, they don't do that anymore in basic. Don't like. A lot of the training makes no sense because it feels like the kind of training you would have taken back in World War II. The obstacle courses, we did one where we were going through a series of obstacle courses. And it's that was, I guess that's okay. It was mostly just there was no it upset me because it felt like there was no point to do it. It felt like they were just having us do the obstacle course just to do the obstacle course, and there was no reason. It taught us nothing because it literally, we did it day 3. It was our third. It was like our first weekend. We did the obstacle course, and it was just, hey, go from point A to point B as fast as you can. That was it. And I think it's more, I think it's built there so that the NCOs can watch and see who the fuck is physically fit enough to actually complete the obstacle course at what ease, and then who isn't. I don't like combatives. All the combatives that they teach you in the military, I find completely fucking useless. In a real fight, I'm never doing combatives in a fight. If I round a corner and within 5 feet of me is another insurgent, and we both acknowledge we are too close to pull our firearms and shoot each other and get into a fist fight, I promise you, the combative training I took was not going into account whatsoever. None of the shit I learned I was gonna do, and while fighting that motherfucker. Maybe at the higher levels, but level 1, like, I only did 1 and 2, and not only do I not like the combative level, the combative stuff that they teach you, because it's very situational, and it almost you're not going to do it. Not in a not in a fight or flight situation. You're not gonna think, oh, I have to do A through C to get out of this hole. No, you're gonna fucking struggle, and you're gonna fight. You're gonna flap around like a goddamn maniac, and you're gonna fight like you're in a street fight. It's like you're just gonna have a street fight. I don't understand why they teach us to do that stuff. It makes no sense. I never did any of it. When I was in the military, it was never an option. I think if anything, you should switch combatives with boxing and jiu-jitsu, because at least you can use some of that. I think it's boxing and something else. If instead of level 1 combating, if you taught me boxing, that would be such a useful skill. Cause even in like in a non dealing with terrorists kind of situation, most people don't know how to actually properly fight. If you put a boxer and a normal person in a ring, that boxer is destroying that fucking person. No bar told. He's wrecking him. Not even a chance. That's insurgents are kind of the same way, unless you're getting like a special forces Middle Eastern dude. Good luck, bro. I forget what they're called. But most of them are just dudes who like left their villages and joined a religion cult. and they're almost like they're basically you. They're you without a uniform, and they fight they fight the same way. There are certain ones that are like got like some serious experience though. They're the ones to watch out for. Another thing I didn't like was, oh, what was it? Bayonet training. Why the fuck are you having me do that? They taught us bayonet training in basic, and they made it seem like if we were room clearing and like an insurgent jumped out of a closet from within like a couple feet of me and charged me, that I could use my bayonet training to buttstock him in the face like they taught us to. But it doesn't work that way. I know from personal experience it doesn't work that way. I literally let go of my rifle and sock him as hard as I can in the face when he reaches me. And then I drop my center of gravity almost to his fucking knees, and I pick him up by his fucking legs and I slam him fucking on the ground. And then I climb on top and I smash his goddamn face in. That's how that really works. A bayonet training makes no sense. It's just an old-fashioned thing they used to do when they had bayonets, and they just refused to get rid of it. And then they had us do lightsaber. I call it lightsaber fighting because they handed us the Q-tip foam two-handed weapon thing, and they're like, "You gotta fight someone else like that." And that was stupid. I don't understand why they had us do that either. So retarded. There is an obstacle course where they shot live fire over our head, and we had to go through like an actual obstacle course, which was included like dragging ourselves through trenches. Why? What was the point of that? Like, there are so many people who have like gotten up too high and gotten their fucking cap tapped, just fucking dead, or just severely injured, almost murdered. They're like, we're in full kit, by the way, so their likelihood of getting shot isn't high, but if Johnny squats in a certain way and he doesn't think about it, or he stands up without thinking, he's dead. That's what it is. He's croaking it. It seems way more dangerous. I didn't do that actually during my basic training. I didn't do that during my basic training because they could not get a medic out there, which I'm glad, because we just finished a ruck march and we were dead tired. So we were all very satisfied it didn't happen. We literally ruck marched to the site, or we did some field training, and then we literally showed up in the dead of the night, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go do this, and then no one showed up to supervise as a medic, and so we just went home. We went back, which I'm thankful for. The only thing I liked the thing that I liked, and I loved the fact they did for us, and was very useful, even like I can use it every day, even if like, is land nav. Land nav is such a useful tool, and I think everyone should learn how to land nav. If you ever get lost, or your plane crashes, or if you're lost somewhere and you need to find out where you are, land nav will save your goddamn life. If you can find your directional north, you're fucking solid. Land nav is interesting. For me, land nav was, we spent like a week doing land nav classes. I didn't understand a goddamn word of that shit. I was so confused, all the way up to the point where we went into the field to do it for real, and I was terrified. They handed me a map, they handed me a compass. I knew what my steps were per set, so I knew how like basically it was like 66 or something. And then they gave us a chart and put us into teams, and they basically said, you have to go find these points, mark them down, and take a picture and bring it all back and turn it in. And I was terrified to do that. I didn't know what I was doing at all. I didn't understand any of the classwork. I thought I was just gonna get. I thought we were just gonna suck. The second I started doing it, it all fucking clicked. Everything made sense. I don't know why it was like that. I think I just got inside my own head, because the second we start doing that and like walking in the woods, not only was it super easy from that point on, I could remember our exact pathing from all different points, and then remember where other points that we ran into were. So when we did it the second time, because we had to do it like twice in the daytime, once in the dark, when we did it the second time, I immediately knew where like 2/3 of the points were because we had passed them already, and I basically just from memory I threw the map out and I threw the compass out and I fucking stopped counting and I just did it from pure memory. Because it was, the reason why was because one of the points we had literally was in the back of the field. It was the furthest point that they had on their set where we were doing land nav. So we had to trek from the beginning, from the front to the back, and then back to the front. And we took different routes, both we took a route there, got it, wrote it down, and took a separate route back because we had to get other points. So I remembered all of the routes. I just knew where we were going. And then we did nighttime, which fucked me up. I don't know why. I think it just freaked me out. It was the first time I actually did anything in the dark, like field work like that in the dark, and I think it just got in my head. And I ended up hurting myself really bad, and I fucked my ankle up. But I thought I sprained it or something. But I didn't. I was good. We ended up having to cut it short because we were taking too long, and I hurt myself, and I was just suffering. And it was all on me, and I hated myself for it. And I brought the whole team down, and it was all on me. I really didn't like that. That was actually the lowest point. That was a low point for me. Other than that, I think I don't mind. Wall climbing. That when you had to you got this wooden wall and you have to climb on top of it, and then you have to do assisted climbing. I don't understand why we trained for that. If I'm out in the field and we're at a wall and we have to get to the and I'm not going to climb over it. I'm gonna say that right now. Climbing over a wall takes up, especially if it needs help. Like if you need another person to hold your foot and give you a lift up. First off, I got fisherman achievement. You need a soldier to lift you. It's gonna take me a second to get up there, and if anything happens, like any insurgent rounds a corner, comes at us, I happen to be in the wrong position and I take too long and their sniper sees me my head bobbing like a goddamn fish. Everyone's dying. I'm dying. My men are dying. I'd rather use high-grade explosives that are on one of our guys, blow a hole in the wall, and then walk straight through it. than climbing over one. All right, if I can walk around it, I'll walk around it, but I'll blow a hole through it. Like, I refuse. I don't understand why we climb walls. That's stupid. No, I'm not doing that shit. That's asking to get my ass lit up. Room clearing's nice. The first time we did it during basic, for real with like other opponents, pretending to be insurgents, that's when I realized I needed to learn how to speak up and like say what I saw and be confident about it, because I literally did not. And there was like a dude dove behind a couch in the room that we went to clear. I saw him do it. I saw him duck behind it and hide behind it. I knew he was there. I said nothing. I didn't know what to do. I choked. I felt like shit. There's so much like, it's funny now because now I'm older and I'm getting fitter, and there's the urge to go get re-enlisted is there. I want to go back into the infantry. I'm not even joking. I want to go and get shot at again. I quite enjoyed it the first time, to be honest. But sorry, that's why I'm saying so much, because I'm trying to do two things at once, and my brain keeps resetting. But yeah, I want to go. I haven't been in like 7 years, so I'm gonna absolutely have to ask to take me back through basic, which would be hilarious. It would be hilarious, like. The first time any of us, when they hand us M4s to teach us how to use them, I'm just gonna immediately take mine apart, like, instantly. I'm just gonna take it to pieces. Start cleaning it immediately. Put it back together. go through the cycle right in front of everybody. Give zero fucks. The drill sergeants can yell at me afterwards. I don't think they will though. I think if I go get re-enlisted, there's a chance they won't have me go through basic training again, but I'll actually request it. If they say I don't have to, I'll request it. It's a must. It's been 7 years for me. I want to go back in through basic. I need it. I'm so like I don't need it. If we're being honest, I can go through basic. I could skip basic and be perfectly fine. I would just have to look up all my gun facts again and get used to doing all sorts of other stuff. But I want to go through. I want to go back through basic. I want to experience that ride again. It sucked ass, but I want to go for it. Let me make that clear. Basic training sucks. But by the time you graduate, you do it again. You do it again in a fucking heartbeat. It was so good. Weird things I saw in basic, by the way. I met an Amish person for the first time in basic. He was a lazy piece of shit and I hate his guts. During FTX, which is a 2-week field rotation, he literally made me dig his side of the fucking foxhole. He literally refused to do any kind of work at all. He refused to do his watches. I literally had to wake him up and he refused to do his own damn watches. So I had to stay up and do his watches. So I pulled doubles so we didn't get our asses handed to us while we were sleeping. And if he did wake up and say he did it, he'd pass out. So the problem with this is when you do that, the way it's supposed to work in the field, it goes around in a circle essentially. So if he falls asleep, there ain't nobody doing another watch because he's not waking nobody up. Yeah, I didn't like him. He was my first Amish person. It was funny because he didn't see a black person until he went to basic. Speaking of black people, I met a guy named Green. Huge motherfucker. Loved him to death. Probably an NCO now. If he's still in, he would make a good leader. I will say that right now. Green's a good leader. He punched me in the stomach. We were doing a game where we'd punch each other in the stomach at least once. He punched me in the stomach so hard that it hurt me for my entire leave. My Christmas leave was me sitting on a couch just wheezing. It hurt. And that was after like 6 other people did it, which upset me deeply because... Oh, I don't need this. I'll sell that one. When we did it, I never played a game like that before, and I was really scared because I didn't know how hard. Like I didn't understand what the game was. I didn't really know. Like I've never been punched ever before at that point, so I didn't know what it was gonna feel like. The second most hated person I had was a guy who slept in the bunk next to me, and he was your typical jock quarterback dude from high school, and he acted like it. I hated his fucking guts because he was like that. He was just annoying, and he always made fun of me, and he was always picking on me because I'm small and I'm skinny. I'm just a small dude. I'm like 5'2". I'm really short, and this guy was like way bigger than me, and I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, punch me in the stomach." And this was after like guy number 3 had done it, and he punched me, and I stood there because I was confused because it didn't fucking hurt because he was talking all this mad shit for 3 goddamn months about how he could do all this yada yada shit and he could lift this and lift that and all this crap, and he punches me in the stomach. I looked this man dead in the face and said, "Who the fuck are you?" Sorry, no, I didn't say that. "Oh, Marine. Hi. You're holding pussy." "Hello, Azzy. Do you see this cat here?" "Damn right I do. I found it sitting outside in the entrance of your farm. I think it's a stray, poor little thing." Aww. "I think it likes this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good cat? This farm can always use good pussy." God damn, I'm doing it again. Choose a name. Can I name it myself? Awesome. Should I go? It's not a black cat, so I won't name it Celine. Do I do it? No, you guys won't get that reference. If I say Buffy, you'll just think Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm thinking. Wet pussy. Yep, I'll go with it. Where are you, you wet pussy? Yep, I gotta do it. Fuck! I didn't realize it would do that! Hey, little wet, you be a good kitty now. Oh god, what have I done? Hey, look, our parsnips are clean. Good. Yeah, lick your... Oh god damn it. Why did I do this to myself? Hey, let's go pick up some parsnips. Please give me some goddamn... Please give me gold, 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 gold. Anything! 1 gold, please! You gave me straight 15 plain parsnips, you asshole! To our valued Joja Mart customers, Jojo, you gonna do a Dio preference? Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind- oh, okay. The cave is open. Guess what we're doing today, guys? Yay! Well, we'll check the fairies first. Spirits. Oh! I'd like to apologize for joking around in your grandpa's old college when we first met. It's really nice, a little house. However, you might need some more space. Kitchen and recipes. It's her talking about upgrades and shit. Yeah. You're begging for me to come and buy your shit now that I'm free. Alright, we're going to Pierre. I've been ignoring him for like a week straight. Oh, I can buy the bag now, actually. That's interesting. I won't be able to when I'm done here. And I'm not going to. I'm buying like 30 potatoes. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna buy all the potatoes. I'm so upset it gave me no quality, no high quality. I think it's because I didn't water them before. Oh, I have to wait till 9? 9? We'll go get the sweet onions and we'll sell them to them. What's... Oh, I got a... Oh, well, I got 100 gold. Oh yeah, I need to build a coop. That's usually the first thing I do anyway. Yeah, coop is the first thing I do and I buy 4 chickens. And I keep them color diversified because I like 2 whites and 2 browns. I almost said the wrong word there. Don't ask me why I'm like that. It's OCD. I'm gonna be really honest. It is... Ooh, I thought I saw a drop in quality right there for a second. No, we're good. It is OCD. All of it, all that habit of me doing that. You guys will see it a lot. I really am OCD as fuck when certain things, and that's the worst part. It's not everything. It's literally very specific things make me want to be OCD. It's not everything. I'm not OCD about most things, but certain things I have to do in a certain order or in a certain way, and it's always been like that for me, and I don't know why. Oh, did Robin ask for her axe back yet? No, it's not lost yet. Her axe can be found right where those sweet onions are, in that back corner, on the right. So I was looking for it. I thought she may have given me the quest line already, so I can get that one out of the way too. And we're gonna drop this. I didn't check the. I'll activate the mine quest line, and I'll probably do the first 5 floors. I think we're good on fish. I'm pretty certain we have to wait till it rains. If I miss out on it, I miss out of it. Like I said, I'm not trying to complete it in the first year. The community center in the first year. I just would like to do that. This is the calendar. Oh, it's the 13th, not the 14th. Egg Festival is where you get the... That's a lot of money for catfish. I saw that and I had to double take. Hey bud, how's it going? You take all this? Look at that money. We'll get the important stuff first. 20 parsnips. 1 bean, 1 cauliflower, 1 potato. That is all you need for the spring setup. I'm going to buy this backpack for 2,000 gold. I'm going to then go back and buy as much potatoes as physically possible. Until I hit 30. 30 should be it. I do. I forget. I have to be careful because I have an energy limit, and I'm not as good as I used to be. I haven't upgraded my watering can at all. I almost fucked myself. And I'm planning none of this until tomorrow. Because I can't risk it. Do I go get a catfish now or later? I'm tempted. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna go see if Mari if she needs a catfish. If she needs a catfish, I'll give her a catfish. That's 600 gold, guys. I usually don't do the quest lines, actually. The posted quest lines, I ignore the hell out of them. Most of them just annoy me. Oh, oh, I activated this already. Holy cow, that was early. That was on the 5th? Oh, I skipped it. I'm sorry. I know, it's such an instinct for me to skip it. He just walks you through it and you see the Juniba, the spirits that run the place. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was a knee-jerk reaction. When I play, I always do that because I've seen it already. Yeah, these little guys, you can see them when he walks around talking about stuff. Alright, now I've looked at the wizard will... Yeah, by the way, there's a wizard here in this world. I don't know if you know that, but there's a wizard here. He's a wizard, Harry! He will send me a letter, I'll go up to him, and he'll help me understand that language, and that's the community center. The 5th? The 5th started it. Jesus. Alright, do you need any... You just need a catfish? Yeah, I'll take this. I ain't playing around. I've got one already, just in case I can't finish it. Let's go fish. Let us go fish a catfish real quick and give it to Marin. Since I'm going up there anyway, yeah, because I have to go do the... I have to go do the cave cutscene, and I won't skip it, I promise. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I hate doing that to y'all. And we've been smooth so far. God, the urge to skip this, I almost did it. Marlon! I feel like that's a play on words for something. Merlin? Merlin. I think it's a play on words for the name Merlin. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. Are you good, bro? You? That's a hole in the ground. You... I don't think he's alright, guys. I think he's... This is what I'll look like when I'm old. High patch, beard, hair just wild. It's been abandoned for decades. That's specific. Specific? Decades? Are you sure? Decades? Still, there's probably good ore down there. Then why'd you close it? Why is it abandoned? But a dark place, undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. And it can clap these ass cheeks. Here, take this. You might need it. Was that a Zelda reference? Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I like how he says that, but the only thing I'm doing is mining. It's not the mining guild, it's the Adventurers Guild, specifically. Yet there's no quest lines to go do any adventuring whatsoever. I play D&D, I know how this works. I'll keep my eye on you. What? Why not both? Oh, that's right, because you're missing it. Prove yourself and I might think about making you a member. Oh, you're a members only club. I see how it is. Is it a buy-in kind? Let's go catch us a catfish. Hey, look at that. Bubbles right at my feet. It must be my lucky day. I don't know where Marlin is. What's her face is at? Hey, and I have the backpack space. I can just keep fishing all day long. I gotta get my money back somehow. You're not a catfish, I don't think. I think the catfish is the one that jumps around too much. You know, I might be wrong. Yeah, I definitely knew you were a carp. I know a carp. Always a lazy piece of shit. Catfish is the one that jumps around. This is... you look like a big mouth. Oh no, you're a chub. I caught my chub. Ooh, hello. Chub again. Oh, you're a jerky boy. No, you're a largemouth. I can't tell, guys. Each fish is supposed to have a different, like, bobbing method, but I can't ever tell. How many days do I have to complete the quest line, by the way? Just asking for a friend. Oh, that's right. I have like level 3 fishing already. Oh, if you haven't noticed, the bar is bigger because I have level 3 fishing. Seriously, bro? Okay. Alright, we got the chest. I can focus on you. Please give me a sword. This better be a catfish. It's not! Oh, it's just bait, son of a bitch. That woodpecker. Yeah, no, I told myself if I wanted to go back in the army, I have to do it for a good reason. I'm not just gonna put myself through that. I'm getting too old for it. And, so yeah, if you hear your president of the United States go, we're going to war with China, I guess you know where I'll be. Not streaming, that's what. I'll be killing Chinese. I really hope we don't, though. I don't think we'd survive. Who knows? I don't know. I only say that because all my history has taught me anything is that we're shit at fighting wars outside of our own country. Vietnam, it's just gonna, like, I feel like if we went to war with China, we'd make the same mistakes we made in Vietnam and it'd just fuck us. I feel like the only way we would ever win a war against China is if we actually were careful about it. Because if we're not, we're just getting ourselves absolutely destroyed. Where's the goddamn catfish? I was catching them all week. Am I in the wrong spot? Sorry, I wanted to grab that chest, but I wanted to do it at the last possible second. Also, I learned today that Mr. Disrespect is 6'8". I'm 5'2". I want to beat him so I can piggyback ride him. And I'm pretty certain he's a cool enough dude to let me. Is that weird? I hope not. I hope he like, I heard he's really cool. Like, he's a nice dude. And which is weird, because I don't actually know a lot about Mr. Disrespect, because I don't watch his stuff. I just know of him, and I've just been seeing a lot of TikToks lately of him, and they're all like, oh yeah, I'm 6'8", and I have a Lamborghini, and I can jump, was it like 37 inches? Vertical, which is wild. And I would love to meet him. There's other YouTubers. I want to meet Willjum, who is it? The Rust Police Squad from the entire group. I want to meet Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. I want to meet Corpse Husband, because I like that voice and I love his music. I want to meet... I feel like I'm in the wrong spot for catfish. Is it just me? I swear we did this yesterday. Let me fish somewhere else. I want to meet... Who else? I want to meet all the VTubers. All of them. I don't care who. I want to meet all of them. I like most of them. I don't send subscriptions their way. I'm not following them on Twitch. I am a lurker, not a follower. I'm the introvert in the dark reading a book who watches you silently, but I also don't do any... and I don't know why I'm like that. I just... Like, I watch all your clips. I don't watch your streams. I don't have the time. No offense. I don't. But, Shy Lily. I love Shy Lily. She's got a wonderful personality. I love Mori. I love... Iron Mouse grew on me. I think I blamed the YouTube shorts. Like, watching all her clips and watch her interact with Connor is so sweet. And at first, I found her voice annoying. I'll be dead honest. I hate normally like a squeaky, shouty voice like that, but she's actually really cool. and it grew on me. I like Vexoria is my newest one I've been stalking because she's the, out of all of them, she gives the hardest Dommy Mommy vibes, and I don't know, can she just hold me? That's all I want. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I don't want to do anything sexual with her. I just want her to like. I want to go to sleep, have her hold me, and like pet my head and tell me I'm a good boy and that everything's okay. Because I miss that. I don't speak like for anyone of you who don't know. I am estranged from my family. I haven't spoke to my adopted mother in 7 years. When I gave her the middle finger, told her to fuck herself, and walked away because she wanted to use me. And Vexoria, every time I see her clips, she's got mom vibes, and it makes me sad because I want to have that. Like I miss having a mom because it was nice when my mom wasn't being that way, where she wasn't trying to like I wasn't some resource she could just siphon shit off of, like it turned out to be. And there's a lot of times where I'm at that. Now that I'm grown, I can't go. I don't have a parent or a family member I can go to and say, "Hey, I'm not feeling so great. Can I just lay here and just sleep for a little while, or can I lay here and rest? Like I want to not deal with this shit right now." And have that person go, "Yeah, it's okay. Here, let me make you feel better." I do miss it. I miss having someone in my life that cares and helped raise me. I don't miss how she treated me and the things she did. So Vexoria, when I'm watching her clips, and especially when her son comes on, and her and her husband, their interactions are super sweet. It makes me happy, but I also get very jealous because I kind of want to have. I mean, deep down, I just miss having a mom. There's a lot that I've gone through, and like to give you context, I served in the military. I did a lot of shit. I don't want to get into it, but a lot of it was pretty fucked up. It was shit. I got home, and the only thing I wanted to do was lay down and die. I hated myself. I hated living. I didn't want to be where I was. I wasn't in a good mental place. I was there was a deep depression. I seriously didn't want. I would have rather just go back to deployment, and I now understand why there are guys who just don't want to go home, because I understand. I got home and my mom looked at me and she was like, "You don't look the same anymore." And the only thing I could think of was like, I fucking wonder why. And like I still to this day struggle with all that shit, and it's just how it is. And all I wanted was someone to tell me it was all right, that I it was fine. And my mother wasn't like that. My mom was like, "You need to get a job. You need like she didn't understand what I was going through. Like all that shit that was going in my head, I wasn't sleeping. And when I did sleep, I had sleep paralysis and fucking nightmares. I couldn't like I was like having blackouts and waking up in random places. I had serious problems, and I didn't have. Oh, they closed the doors. I'll go give it to her tomorrow. I have time for that quest, right? I didn't just fuck myself. I have like 3 days. 2 days. I have 2 days. And she didn't seem to understand. Like I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to tell people about it. I didn't want people to know I was going through this, because I'm a guy. I could just get. I'm a man. I should just get over it. Oh, I didn't catch a catfish. I got distracted. I meant to put it all up and go back again. I'll give her the one I have. It's fine. But I definitely like she could tell that there was something different, that I wasn't who I used to be. But she didn't ask me about it. She didn't ever bother. She She spent more time stressing me out about getting my shit back together when I didn't like, I wasn't even in the right mindset to actually do any of that stuff. I needed time, and she wasn't giving me that time. Like, I literally spent days in bed just fucking laying there. I didn't get up. I crawled out to take a piss or eat something, and that was it. I did that, and I played video games to make myself, and I got better eventually, and I got a job, and then I moved out, and I slowly got better. No, that's the wizard's letter. But to have someone that is supposed to be my mom and be there, and she never once comforted me. She never came and asked me if I was all right. She never asked me how I was feeling. It was never anything about I did not. Oh, I fucked that up. It was a bullhead, not a catfish. Do I not own one? I fucked up. I don't have a catfish. And I don't get one till it rains. Fuck, I'm stupid. Alright, well, we lost that quest line. And that's all I wanted from her. I wanted her to stop harassing me about when I was gonna get a job, and when I was gonna start paying bills and shit, and just let me deal with my crap. And maybe, just maybe, have someone be there to lay my head and let me fucking rest. Because I was so tired. I was in such a dark place. The things I did it was the only time in my life I have been hanging from the edge of an abyss. And I was so weak that I just didn't want to pull myself back out of it. I just wasn't ready back then. I legitimately didn't want to do anything but fucking die. I hated myself. I hated the things I did. I hated what I became. It was the biggest reason why I didn't re-enlist, was because by the time I got to the end and I was coming up to the choice whether or not I do it, I didn't realize in the beginning what it was gonna be like in reality. So as a 20-year-old doing the things I did, it destroyed me. Now I'm older, I understand, I can make those choices that I'd made back then and I'd be fine because I can understand it and I can process it. But back then I was literally, I joined basic at 19. I turned 20 during basic. I was not ready for that shit. And that's like, for some, it was not. I did not do great. Having to kill people, having to shoot people. I understood the realism of it, and yet when shit hit the fan and we were making the choices we were making, because it wasn't just insurgents we had to shoot. It was not just insurgents. That's the worst part about it. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, ISIS was pretty fucking desperate when we were getting deployed. They were scraps, pretty much. We were just cleaning up what was left. When you got a group like that desperate, they start looking at other people to strap bombs to and throw at us. And when you're sitting at a checkpoint and you got those kind of people about 40 feet away, you're about 40, 50 feet away, you're put in a position where you got to make a choice. You either die because you get blown the fuck up, or you kill a person that you didn't want to have to kill because they aren't the bad guy. And I had to, and that's a choice that we had to make, and it fucked me up because it wasn't one I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. It didn't break me completely. It broke me, but it broke me in the bad kind of way. It let another part of me out, and I let that motherfucker go rampant. He killed. I'll put it simply: ain't nobody survived that had anything to do with what they did to me. I found every single one of them. I made every single one pay. To give you basically what it would be, what it was like for me. My NCO said when it was all said and done that being on deployment with me reminded when we weren't in combat was like he was trying. He said it was like he was caging a wild animal, like a feral animal, when we weren't getting shot at, or clearing rooms, or doing something like violent raids. And then, and his second thing he said was when we did go to clear a room or fucking deal with insurgents, it was like when we would let you off your leash, and it was like you fucking were the Tasmanian Daredevil, and you just tore the fucking place up. He literally said, and for context, I don't remember most. There's like a straight year of my life I don't remember, and all of that was deployment. I don't remember any of it. But according, like, from what I was told, the only thing he told me that he'd actually talk about was there was a moment when we went to clear a room and we kicked in the door. I was in lead because I was always lead, because I wanted blood. I was fucking feral. I didn't care if I got shot at. I didn't care. It's a miracle that my chest, if I wasn't wearing a chest plate, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you guys. I took rounds to the chest when I shouldn't have, because I gave so little fucks about my own goddamn life, because I didn't want to live. I hated myself. After I had to make the choices that I had to make, I didn't want to live. It was borderline suicidal. And he told me that, like, we went to clear this room once, and he had the guy kicked the door, and I immediately jumped in, and then apparently one of the insurgents inside had been on the other side, immediately slammed the door closed and barred it. He said it took them like 20 seconds to break that shit down. And then when they did, the room was fucking carnage. There was I don't know, I can't remember how many there were. It was like 3 or 4. He said that it was like 3 or 4 or 5. And they he said all they could hear was fighting. And by the time they got the door open, everyone was dead. I was on top of one of the guys, and I was just caving his skull in and screaming, just a bloody, like, it was a straight war cry. And my own unit was like, my own unit was afraid of me, because they thought I literally had to spend 2 weeks afterwards in a mental ward, just to make sure I was just like sane enough to not murder my own unit after deployment. And that's when I woke up. That is when I came back. I woke up like halfway through it, just in a room. They just, which did not help with my problems, because when I woke up, all I got is just a bunch of fuck ton of therapists, and every single one are screaming in my face I'm a fucking monster. Which is why I don't like therapists, if you were wondering. And that's a little bit of what I did. Like, I don't like it. I don't like letting that part of me out. It's always been a part of me growing up. I gave him his room. I gave him a name. I keep him locked away. It's the side of me that's violent, and it's the side that's always angry. And I spent years suppressing it and building. Like I said, I built a room for it. And when that event happened, it was like like my brain broke, and me personally, like, the stress and the trauma made me dive back into my mental, and I just shut down, which is normal. It's a normal response. But the problem was, because I had that side of me that I'd been suppressing for like 20 fucking years. I gave it a name, I gave it a room, I gave it a fucking personality. Like, it was a being, it was like a person. It was like it's a part of me. And I had like a personality fracture, essentially. Like my brain, my mentality broke, and the stress and the actions I did, it put me in a mental state where I recessed it back in, and that part of me that had been suppressing for years, all that violence and rage and hate, it came out as its own person, and then spent a year just massacring everything it could get its hands on. And I remember almost none of it. All I know is that like by the time I was getting discharged, they were handing other guys in my company that were getting deployed next. They were handing them a new list of people that they were hunting down. ISIS was no longer a thing when we got back. We were done. They were done. After that year. There was nothing. Now, it wasn't all because of me. I'll make that very clear. I was a very small part of it. But over that course of that year, I fucked shit. And I fucked it hard. And I don't like talking about it. I remember almost none of it. So I get flashes of that, I get flashes of that thing that my NCO talked to me about the room. I get flashes of that. There are times when I have PTSD. I mostly relive the people I had to kill at that checkpoint event. That's mostly what I get, but sometimes I see other people that I don't recognize, other people I've killed. And they're just standing there. They kind of follow me around while I work. I have episodes and I have panic attacks. It makes me, it's either I see them or I feel like I'm choking on just blood. And that's the best way I can describe it. I can't breathe. And it's like I struggle to take a breath, and I'm just going around pushing carts because it's the only thing I can do. Meanwhile, I'm trying not to have like a full-on breakdown, and I feel like I'm drowning and just fluids, and all I taste is copper, and it's just shit I have to deal with. But I don't talk about it. Most of it I have under control. It's just that's trauma. I'm pretty certain if I found a therapist who wouldn't call me a fucking monster when they find out all the things I did, then I'd probably actually get some mental help. But I don't trust them I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any. It's ruined my experience. It was 3 different doctors and they all said the damn same thing. I literally, they helped me. They made me more depressed than I should have been. Like, they didn't have to be as cruel as they were. I already knew I was like that. I already thought that's what I was, and I wanted nothing more than to just not be there anyway, like not to exist. Oh, this is a monster room. But yeah, that's some heavy shit. Sorry about that. And I do it again. That's what if you want an idea of what it's like, why I would go, and why I would go, it's the experience, and I do enjoy it. The experience as a whole wasn't bad. God, these slimes are fucking me up. I gotta focus on that. Okay, I got it. And there's a lot about it that I do enjoy about the military. I go it for that experience. I think the biggest problem I had back then was like I said, I was 20. I've never been in a fight before. I've never hurt a person before, and here I am with an M4 in my hand and a bunch of people who don't deserve to get shot, and I have to shoot them because if I don't, I'm getting blown the fuck up. And I'm in a more mature mental state. I understand the reality of it is, and I think I wouldn't like it still. I would not like it still, but I would be able to deal with it way better than back then. I would not have a full down, like, psychological breakdown where my brain just shatters like it did. Oh, it's getting late. This sword is terrible for this. I actually might get knocked out. Oh, there were no tiny slimes that time. Oh wait, we made it to 10th floor. Get us some boots. Also, the pay was great. I would like to point that out. If you're a single man and you don't want to pay any bills, and you want to get like 1,000 a paycheck, join the army. Or join any branch. It's really, like, once you hit like E4, you're set. As a single dude, I was making bank. And I used that bank to immediately spend like 4 months in a depression well until it ran dry, and then I got a job. I also totaled my car on the way back. Though, if we're being honest, I can't completely be. I can't say that while in the state of mind I was, that I did not. So I rear-ended a person on my way home from deployment, and to this day I can't tell you whether it was accidental or purpose, because I don't remember. That's another thing I don't remember is the car crash. I woke up on the side of the road. My car was totaled. It was the last thing I remember was driving. I think my theory is I had an episode and I rear-ended a person. I don't know if it was a part of me trying to kill myself. And I'm not sure if I could talk about that kind of stuff on Twitch, but I am anyway. But I don't know. And I haven't gotten a car back since. I'd never sell a point. Hey, who are you? Clint? Hi there. Yeah. Good morning. Sure. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want, get some of the ores you find. You'll need a furnace. Oh, because I got iron. That's why. Oh, thank you. I like you. You're the only one here that doesn't. You're all business. I like that. Damn, I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's the longest time I've streamed. Do I end it here? I might end it here. Yeah, it's about 6 o'clock. Let's end it here. I got work out in an hour and a half. I got some stuff to do. Alright, we'll finish this. Yeah. I think I forgot to replan all my shit. Did I? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Alright. Well, we're gonna lose this day. It's gonna restart. So next time you see me do the stream, we'll have to redo the Clint cutscene. But yeah, hold on. Well, do this. We'll go, move to my stream end. There we are. We're at the end. And as always, if you guys enjoyed, like it. Follow if you want to follow. If you missed the stream or this gets deleted, the VOD will be on YouTube on my channel, #Wolf, as you can see there. The logo's right there on my stream end. And before we leave, just like last stream, I have been in the rapping mood, or rhyming mood, I guess, because of all the rappers I've been listening to, and I wanted to make a terribly cringy song. And I've been thinking about, I actually downloaded OneNote on my iPhone, and every time I get something, I type it in, and I'm gonna read it to you, because this is how we end streams now, because you're gonna have to hear my cringy shit. So here we go. I have all these notes spinning through my head ever since you left. I wrote them down and turned them into a list, and I would like it if, you heard. Oh, I didn't finish this. I must have been trying to fix that, actually. That's a shame. That first part's scuffed. Oh, we'll go into the next part then. I want to do send her doggy style until she's begging for my treat. I want to pet Shy Lily's kitty to then come on her feet. I want to make a rap for Mori so she can sing it back to me as I clap her ass cheeks. Then I'm gonna take a break, go to Numi, and have her CPR my dick till she resurrects me. What's with that face? Don't like what I have to say? You're the one who left me, so you're gonna have to hear what hear the list I made. Next is Vebe. I can already hear you haters say, but she got a bae. Who do you think is making our sex tape? And that was it. I don't have the rest of it. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry about the cringy shit.